Habitori is a new venture founded by Tori R. Zwiegel, the designer, developer and leading innovator of affordable and sustainable housing alternatives. Habitori's business is based on the needs of every city in the USA. Homeless, transitional housing, low-income and state and federal buildings such as daycare centres, schools, libraries and so forth. The idea is to design and build 36 models ranging from single units with a bathroom to large-scale buildings to accommodate hundreds of people. Once we design and build these 36 units, we will have them displayed on a 3-acre parcel to showcase what can be offered and designed to all the cities in the USA to purchase. For the first time ever, all the cities can now come to our location to touch and feel all of these new designs and new solutions to their homeless and low-income housing issues. There is not one company in the USA that displays anything for anyone to come and touch and feel all these models of prefab buildings. All the prefab companies in the USA are set up to do mostly homes and some buildings for one reason. And most important, they cannot offer affordable solutions to all these cities. The cost is too high to consider. Example: a 20-foot by 8-foot unit with a bathroom is about $12,000 in the USA. We are buying the exact same unit in China for about $1,800, which is a major discount to pass on to all the cities. The cities are okay with a $6,000 price and have many uses for all these designs and prefabs. Now that we have a place for all cities to visit and experience all of the options that prefabs have to offer, we will now be able to make better decisions and fulfill purchase orders quicker and easier. Now clients can order off the location and give purchase orders to match what they experienced. If cities could go to a retail centre with all 36 models and prices were on each one, that would make it a much better way to make decisions to purchase. More than 500,000 people, a quarter of them children, were homeless in the United States in 2015 amid scarce, affordable housing across much of the nation. The report from the US Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, said the number was down slightly from 2014. Many US cities are confronting a sluggish economic recovery, stagnant or falling wages amongst the lowest income earners, and budget constraints for social welfare programs. Los Angeles, Seattle, Portland, Oregon and Hawaii have all recently declared emergencies over the rise of homelessness. Despite national estimates, New York City continues to experience near-record homelessness. According to HUD's latest tally, nearly 565,000 people were living on the streets, in cars, in homeless shelters or in subsidized transitional housing during a one-night national survey in January. Nearly 1/4 were aged 18 or under. The actual US homeless population is likely to be higher than HUD's snapshot suggests because many people living without the means to put a roof over their heads are beyond the reach of the survey, sleeping on a friend's couch or a relative's basement. HUD reported separately that roughly 1.49 million individuals used a shelter in 2014, up 4.6% from 2013. 17 states posted increases, including the two most populous, New York and California, up nearly 10% and 1.6% respectively from last year. A lack of affordable housing, combined with slumping pay at the lower end of the US wage scale, has been cited by analysts as a driver of homelessness in a number of US cities. It is estimated that we are 7 million units short of affordable housing for low-income people. In total, over 8 million individual units are needed to serve these markets, which is Habitori's target market. From the 8 million potential individual unit market potential from the previous page, we are projecting first full year of operational sales at 4,605 based on the size of the USA cities and their respective purchases of our products as shown. As shown in the product portfolio to follow, we have fully costed and priced out 11 models that accurately represent the 36 models we will display at our showroom, and have developed a weighted average price and cost of $40,850 and $20,375 per unit, respectively, approximately a 50% gross margin. We have forecasted the business over the first full 5 years of operations and included an SG&A allowance of 10% for expenses. Based on our sales, beginning with 4,605 units in the first full year of operations and growing to 6,742 units, 10% annual growth rate in year 5, we have strong revenue growth of $188 million to $310 million from years 1 through 5. Our earning before interest, taxes, depreciation and amortization performance is strong as well, with $75 million in the first full year of operations growing to $124 million in year 5. We are raising $1.5 million to launch this venture for 20% of the company's equity. See Capital Requirements Summary. Based on this financing structure, our investors should achieve in excess of 200% annualized returns on earning before interest, taxes, depreciation and amortization. An accomplished artist and business owner, Tori has over 35 years of experience in developing, owning and operating his own successful ventures with a flair for putting his own special touch on every aspect of the business. He is the owner of Aquaworks, the premier worldwide leader in custom water sculptures for over 27 years with inspired pieces in 143 countries. In addition to his groundbreaking work in the repurposing of shipping containers, he is an experienced manufacturer and designer who has extensive experience in over 100 businesses, including restaurants, salons, spas, hotels, and automotive dealerships and specialty products. Tori recently published a book, The Art and Soul of Common Sense in Business. It is available in English and Chinese, which highlights his journey and experiences.
Remove the anchoring bolt M12 by 40 in the corner. Remove the top and take out all the components. Check the materials list before installation. According the dimension in the drawing, mark the location of galvanized groove, which on the bottom of the partition wall on the base. Install the corner column, aligning the column and the hole in the base. Use anchoring bolt M12 by 40 to connect them. Make sure the column perpendicular to the base. Lifting the top. Aligning the column and the hole in the top. Use anchoring bolt M12 by 40 to connect them. Use silica gel to fill the gap between column and top and base. Before wall panel installing, please make sure the location of the panel according to the number. Insert the wall panel into the groove prefab in the base. Then stand the exterior wall. Fix the wall code in the top. Use the nut to lock the code. Using the same way to fix the second panel, connect two panel by male and female interface. Installing the bolt. Firstly, fix the nut at the end of the bolt. Then insert the bolt into the prefab hole in the base. Touch the exterior wall panel, stand the bolt, fix the bolt code on the top. Then tighten the nut. Install the balance exterior wall and bolt in the same way. Install the galvanized groove on the base and fixed by the tapping nail, then insert the wall panel into the galvanized groove. Install the electrical system. Fix the RCD, ceiling lights, switches, plugs in the prefab location. Install the PVC water-down pipe. Fix the top of the pipe in the prefab metal hole. Align the end of the pipe to the hole in the base. The ceiling, which with the RCD in, use the Z trim to cover gap between the exterior wall, and use the tapping nail to fix it. Use the L trim to cover gap between the exterior wall, and use the tapping nail to fix it. Use the L trim to cover gap in the corner of the wall panel. Use the dash trim to cover gap between the wall panel and the base. Hygge container house with a flexible structure can be customized.
Make the concrete foundation with the embedded part. Install the pillars on the embedded part, fixed by screw cap. Install the ring beam between two pillars, fix both screw bolts. Install the floor beam, fixed by the screw bolt. Install the beam, platform, and the footboard of the stair. Install the floor purlin, fixed by the screw bolt. Install the roof purlin, fixed by screw bolts. Install the floor purlin, fixed by the screw bolt. Before install the wall panel, drill a small hole in the panel first. Then fix the panel of the ring beams or pillars by self-tapping screw, leaving space for the windows. Install the partitions by wall-connected accessories and wall ground beam. Drill a small hole on the wall pattern first before fix the self-stepping screw. Use the AB gel to seal the screw holes and joints after installation of the wall panel. Put the floor slab on the floor, fixed by self-stepping screw. The joint of the two panels should be on the purlin. Cover a layer of cement board on the inner face of the exterior wall panel. The long side should lay sidewards. The joint and the panel should come into being 90 degrees. Use the AB gel to seal the screw holes and joints. Install the flashing of the decorated siding at the bottom of the wall. Install the starter hanger of the siding on the flashing between the distance of 50 cm for each one. Install the siding from bottom to top. Use the edge trim to cover from top. Install the corner post at the corners, which fall into exposed corner and internal corner. Install the inline jointing trim at the joint of two pieces of sliding. Install the roof in turn. The first layer, steel sandwich panel. The second layer, glass wool. The third layer, steel sandwich panel. The fourth layer, sheathing paper. The fifth layer, fiber asphalt tile. Install the windows, doors, and covering for them. Install the accessories like the handrail, the chimney and the gutter, etc. Interior decoration.